The message the Bucks sent to the Pacers in Game 5 couldn't have been more clear. They weren't ready to throw in the towel just yet and pack their bags for Cancun. They were determined to defend home court and did more than just that, dominating the Pacers in a 115-92 victory, becoming the first team in NBA history to win a playoff game without their top two scorers from the regular season.
It's exactly 3 weeks ago today, actually, that Giannis Antetokounmpo injured his calf. He went down with a non-contact injury in the Bucks game against the Celtics. He has not played since that game and has not suited up at all in this series.
In Game 5 against the Pacers, the Bucks did more than just win to keep their season alive. They beat the Pacers in just about every category: rebounds, points in the paint, fast break points.
All week long, there's been speculation that Bucks star forward Giannis Antetokounmpo would miss tomorrow's opening round playoff matchup against the Pacers. While Doc Rivers preached all week long, the team was hopeful that Giannis would be available. Today, the two-time MVP was officially listed as doubtful for tomorrow's matchup. And speaking of Doc, first victory as a Bucks head coach last night in a comeback win over the Mavs. But tonight against the Jazz, AJ Green, 22 minutes of this game, making the most of it with a deep three right there. 10 points off the bench for him. The Bucks, though, led by 10 at the half. Then in the third, Giannis, pretty pull up there. He had 33 points, 13 assists. But Milwaukee outscored 40-13 in the fourth quarter by the Jazz, led by as much as 19 in this game. They fall 123-108.
So we've seen these really cool trick shots that you've been doing when you guys have been on the road at all these stadiums. So I had a little idea. I wanted to challenge you to a game of J.
Okay.
You down?
I'm down.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Let it fly like an air ball. That's off. All right. I got J-A-Y, Francisco, got absolutely nothing.
You transferred to Creighton. You probably envisioned something like this. What does it mean to be part of this program and continue marching on with this group?
The Phoenix currently in first place in the Horizon League standings. They're putting their 5-game win streak on the line tonight as they take on Northern Kentucky. I'm joined by Phoenix assistant coach Nick Reynolds. Nick, I know we already talked about it, but can you just confirm for Phoenix fans, your brother Noah, will he be playing tonight? I know he was sidelined for the last game. We mentioned it, home opener. I'm sure there's a ton of excitement, maybe some nerves for your guys too. What is the message? What are you telling them in the locker room before you guys take the court tonight?
Later in the first, though, how about 6'7" AJ Storr deciding to challenge 7'4" Zach Edey on the drive? Okay, AJ.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals last night. Mavs looking to tie the series after the Celtics took Game 1. Luka Doncic playing through multiple injuries. Doesn't look like it here, though, on the fadeaway. He finished with a triple-double, 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Uh-oh, look away now, Bucks fans. It's Drew Holiday hitting the corner three for the Celtics. He had a team-high 26 as Boston, they led by 3 at the half. The Celtics, they take a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals, winning Game 2, 105-98.
Yeah, Ryan, when the 49ers acquired Christian McCaffrey from the Panthers, they were sitting at 3-3 on the season, and their offensive identity, they were really struggling to try and figure it out. And ever since then, he's really helped this 49ers team just elevate to another level. I won't relay the words that Packers defensive coordinator Joe Barry said when he came down from the booth and met guys going into the tunnel, into that locker room. It's not exactly TV appropriate, but look, he was absolutely fired up.
Preface by saying I'm obviously no draft expert, but you look at what the Packers' needs are, and I think to me, you look at the history as well with them. We've seen them not go offensive linemen traditionally first round. They seem to value being able to get a good O-lineman in later rounds.
And obviously having a new defensive coordinator in Jeff Hafley and what he wants to do defensively. When you look at the draft, do you think that the Packers will prioritize trying to add when it comes to the edge rushers, or do you think they'll prioritize more maybe trying to add some depth to the linebackers?
Well, during last week's OTAs, Packers kicker Anders Carlson acknowledged his rookie season was far from perfect. The Packers' 2023 sixth-round pick actually led the NFL in missed kicks last season with 13. Those 13 misses happening over the Packers' final 14 games of the 2023 season.